Now we take question number 7 from exercise 6.5. You are given a rhombus. Quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus where the diagonals AC and BD are intersecting each other in point O. You have to prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus, sum of the squares of the sides of the rhombus is equal to sum of the squares of the diagonals. Now, as such, if quadrilateral is a rhombus, then all the four sides are equal, and if all the four sides are equal, you can write the claim as 4 times AB square or 4 times BC square, whatever you want to take it. Any one side, 4 times AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Now you are aware of the property of a rhombus, that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other. These two diagonals, they are making an angle of 90 degrees with each other, and they are also bisecting each other. So making use of this property and applying Pythagoras theorem, we get the required result. Okay, so as quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus, therefore diagonals AC and BD are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Now if they are perpendicular bisectors of each other, therefore angle AOB is equal to 90 degree, and AO is half of AC and BO is half of BD. Bisect कर रहे हैं, 2 equal parts में divide कर रहे हैं, तो this BO will be half of BD and this AO will be half of AC. Okay, we will make use of this property. Now we come to this right triangle AOB, and by Pythagoras theorem we will come to the required result. Now in right triangle AOB by Pythagoras theorem, what are we going to get? AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square. What is your AO? AO is half of AC, right? And OB is half of BD. Call this as your equation number 1. You can write from 1. Now 1 upon 2 means 1 upon 4 times AC square and 1 upon 4 times BD square. Fine. This is your AB square. What is your claim? The claim says it should be 4 times AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. So what are we going to do is, we will make it 4 by multiplying this complete equation by 4. आपको 4 times AB square चाहिए, तो इस equation को आप 4 से multiply कर दीजिए. Multiply the equation by 4. So 4 times AB square is equal to 4 multiplied by 1 upon 4 times AC square, 4 multiplied by 1 upon 4 times BD square. पूरे इक्वेशन को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. ये कट हो गया आपको मिल गया रिक्वायर्ड रिजल्ट. 4 टाइम्स AB स्क्वायर is equal to your AC square plus BD square. This is what you have to prove, that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to sum of the squares of the corresponding sides. Okay, now we come to sum number 8. In this sum number 8, You are given a triangle ABC where point O lies in the interior such that OE is perpendicular to AC, OD is perpendicular to BC, and OF is perpendicular to AB. You have to prove AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. Okay, so to prove this, first of all we'll have to join these sides. We'll have to join OB, AO and OC. Okay, this OC also you'll have to join. Now we have right triangles. How many right triangles we have? Number 1, 2. They have a common hypotenuse AO. Okay, then you have 3, 4 having common hypotenuse OC, and the last one is 5, 6 having common hypotenuse BO. So to prove the first case, we will have to make use, we'll have to go according to the claim that is given to us. AF square first, okay, BD square, CE square. So we will have to make use, because right hand side you have to make use of AE square, CD square and BF square. So we have to apply Pythagoras theorem for these two triangles. Let us see how. In your proof, in right triangles, I am taking both the triangles. In right triangles, AOF and triangle AOE by Pythagoras theorem. We are applying Pythagoras theorem. I am taking first triangle number 1. Okay, so AO square will be equal to AF square plus OF square. So AO square is equal to AF square plus OF square. This is your 1. And if you apply again Pythagoras theorem for this triangle 2, you will get AO square is equal to, this is your triangle number 2, this is the hypotenuse, side opposite to the right angle is the hypotenuse. So AO square will be equal to AE square plus OE square. So AE square plus OE square. This is your 2. Fine. Have a look at the two equations. What do you find? You will see that the left hand side is equal. If the left hand side is equal, the right hand side should be equal, है ना? So from 1 and 2 क्या लिखेंगे हम? From 1 and 2, AF square plus OF square is equal to AE square plus OE square. ठीक है? अब हर बार we are not going to write in this manner. Now we will write the result directly in this manner. Okay, are you getting that? Again to write in this manner, then change it, it's better. Now we have understood how we are getting this relationship. So directly we can write the relationship now as similarly. For triangle, now I am taking triangle, see what I want is BD. After AF I want BD square. BD square means triangle 5. Okay, and BF square also I need on the right hand side. So I'll take triangle 5 and 6. BO is common. I'll correlate these things. Okay, similarly for triangle BOD and triangle BOF. What do we have? we will have BD square plus OD square. देखो इधर ये hypotenuse square is side 1 square plus side 2 square. Can you see this? Hypotenuse square is side 1 square plus side 2 square. So we have written BD square plus OD square. That will be equal to, now we will write these two, BF square plus OF square. Fine. So it will be BF square plus OF square. This is your 3 and this relation is 4. Also now we take those two triangles. Which two triangles? These two triangles, 3 and 4. अब देखो आपको CE स्क्वायर चाहिए. CE स्क्वायर अगर आपको चाहिए तो आपको ट्राइंगल 3 ट्राइंगल 4 लेना पड़ेगा. ठीक है ना. दे हैव द कॉमन हाइपोटेन्यूज OC. तो हम लिखेंगे ऑल्सो फॉर ट्राइंगल COE and triangle COD, we have, what do we have? We have CE square plus OE square is equal to, ये देखो, CE square plus OE square, that is equal to what? That is equal to CD square plus OD square. Okay, so that is equal to CD square plus OD square. This is your equation number 5. What we do is we will add these three equations, 3, 4 and 5. What are we going to do? We will add these three. Adding equations 3, 4 and 5, we get, what do we get? C. Now see, this is your 3, AF square plus OF square. The next thing you want is BD square plus OD square, and the third one is CE square plus OE square. This is equal to, now this is equal to what? This is equal to your AE square plus OE square. Okay, then BF square plus OF square, and the last one is CD square plus OD square. Now some of our terms will be cancelled over here. Which terms are being cancelled? Look here. You have OF here and OF here. This is cancelled. Fine. You have OD here to the left hand side, OD to the right hand side. That will also be cancelled. And lastly you have OE square and OE square to be cancelled. So you are left out with AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. And this is what you had to prove first. Getting that? See, AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. This is what you had to prove. Got that? Now we come to the second claim, which seems to be very, very big. Look here. Okay. Now you want, if you look at the claim, you want OA square minus OD square, AO square, okay, plus OB square and plus OC square. Means we have to take the hypotenuse From that you have to subtract OD square, OE square and OF square, and that has to give you AF square, BD square and CE square. अब ये जो राइट हैंड साइड देख लो थोड़ा सा, आपको AF स्क्वायर चाहिए तो यू विल हैव टू टेक ट्राइंगल 1 AF स्क्वायर के लिए। आपको BD स्क्वायर चाहिए तो यू विल हैव टू टेक ट्राइंगल 5 क्योंकि उसमें BD आ रहा है। और अगर आपको CE स्क्वायर चाहिए तो यू विल हैव टू टेक ट्राइंगल 3, यानी हमको ये 3 ट्राइंगल्स लेने हैं, 1, 5 एंड 3, और इस पर अप्लाई करना है हमको पाइथागोरस थ्योरम। सो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द सेकंड क्लेम। फाइन, हियर इट विल बी in your second claim, we will take which triangle first? We will take triangle AOF. So in right triangle AOF by Pythagoras theorem, it will be AO square is equal to AF square plus OF square. This is your 1. Okay, come to the second one now. Second triangle, we said we will have to take triangle 5, BD square we need. So also in right triangle BOD, again by Pythagoras theorem, you will get BO square is equal to BD square plus OD square. This is your 2. And take the third triangle then. Third triangle, similarly in right triangle, we are taking triangle CEO or OEC, triangle number 3. In triangle COE, again by the same reason, that is by Pythagoras theorem, you will get OC square, CO square is equal to CE square plus OE square. This is your 3. Fine. We will add the 3 equations. Let us add these 3 equations again. So if you add the 3 equations, you will get, adding equations 1, 2 and 3. So you are adding AO square plus BO square plus CO square is equal to AF square plus OF square plus BD square plus OD square plus CE square and plus OE square. Okay, such a big equation. Now look here, what you have to do. You need minus OD minus OE and minus OF, means these terms OF, OD and OE have to be transferred to the left hand side. Getting that? So you will get AO square plus BO square plus CO square. Now minus I will write first OD square, then minus OE square and minus OF square. This is equal to, now what are left out is AF square plus BD square plus CE square. This is what you have to prove. Look at the claim. देखो है या नहीं है? AO square plus BO square plus OC square is minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square, which is equal to your AF square BD square plus CE square. Are you getting that? So I hope you understood this sum.